working today. Good back and forth on both sides. I'll go back and look at the defensive tape, but I thought we finished good with the ones there at the end and that moved the ball period. Also excited to add Keenan Allen to our roster, a guy that I've known for a while. Got a lot of respect of how he goes about his business as a professional and the consistency that he's brought over his entire career. He's going to add great depth to our room and come in and contribute, so we're excited about that.
What does he add to your offense, just kind of immediately?
Well, the veteran presence, one, and his production. He's been productive every single year he's been in the league, and so obviously we want him to be productive again this year. He'll come in, obviously he's been in the system, he'll pick it up quickly, but he'll play outside, he'll play inside, we'll move all our guys around.
Tyler left early today.
You guys have kept the dialogue through the years. When did it sort of turn from how you doing to would you like to come to Indy?
I don't know, there's little conversations in the summer here and there. Obviously he was taking his time, and obviously we got the deal worked out, whatever it was, late the other night, so it worked out.
But you saw him as a really good fit for what you needed?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, like I said, the production he's had in this league and the consistency and professionalism that he's brought throughout his entire career has been phenomenal. And so to add that type of guy to our roster is great for our whole team.
He's had a lot of volume the last, forever, I guess. But I don't think that's what you need from him. What have been your conversations about, like, what his role ends up being?
Obviously we want him to come in and produce. But we'll be smart with him too. I mean, it's not like he's going to be out there 70 plays a game, but he's going to play and produce.
Tyler left early today.
Yeah, he's dealing with it growing.
Okay.
Got it growing practice.
How do you think Keenan could mesh with Josh, Alec, Tyler, and the rest of your?
I think it could be really special, to be honest. Alec obviously is a hell of a football player, which you guys know. Downs, Tyler, and then adding Keenan to the fold. I think we can do a lot with those guys and move bodies around and find matchups. That's our job as coaches to get that done, and so we're really excited, about that moving forward with them.
Keenan said that he hasn't lost a step because he never had a step. How does he get open as much as he does throughout his career?
You know what? The way he plays and the feel he has for the game, he's one of the most, he's not one of the most, he's the most cerebral receiver I've ever been around. He sees the game like a quarterback, how to run routes, how to attack leverage, how he sees coverage, especially inside in the slot, outside, how corners play, how linebackers play him in the slot. That's built up reps, over the years, and he's seen so many different looks, and it's like clockwork for him in his brain. And so I think having that at that position as you get older really helps you, in the long run.
You spent 7 years together, but how did you guys kick it off so well and lead to continue to keep in touch and maybe cultivate the opportunity for him?
Well, I think we kicked it off so well because he was a hell of a player, and he made a ton of plays for us, and obviously fed him the ball a lot when I was with him as a coordinator there, and he just made plays, and so we had a lot of success there on offense when I was with him. And so we just, kept that relationship going.
Talking about Daniel or Keenan being cerebral, what excites you about getting him and Daniel together in this?
I think that's going to be fun. It's going to be real fun. Those conversations that those guys are going to have, just the ins and outs on how to run routes, what they're looking at, through a game plan week, going into the game, sideline adjustments. I think that's going to be a really smooth transition, with those two.
Shane, we saw some ugly stuff with that joint practice yesterday with Dallas and New Orleans. What kind of message did you send to your guys about how to approach this today?
Yeah, I mean, we go over the practice reminders every day in the team meeting, and at the end it's just no fighting, guys. We want a clean practice. We're here to get better and take care of each other. We don't need that type of mess going on out there, and I thought our guys did a good job of that today.
You need a plan for Keenan, get him out on the field tomorrow.
I think we'll get him in tomorrow a little bit, some individual stuff, and get him going there, and then he won't play in the game, and then we'll really get him going next week.
Wally making that play at the end, is that pretty much who he is?
Yeah, Wally's a playmaker, and it's great to have him back coming off the injury. He's been making plays all camp, and to see that, I was really excited for him.
You played him in a game, and he's still yet to play in an NFL game. I know it's kind of weird. But
yeah, we want to be smart. We want to keep our guys healthy. Like I said, that third preseason game, those guys will probably get some run.
Shane, do you worry about, I guess from the outside looking in, any redundancy in the skill set when it comes to Josh and Keenan because of the short area stuff?
As far as for redundancy, no. Like I said, the one thing I want to get done is we're going to try ways to win every game, and however that happens, using those guys. Both those guys are really talented. All four of the guys we talked about earlier, we're excited about all their skill sets.
Is signing Keenan indicative of where Alec is at, or is those things independent?
No, that's completely independent. Alec's in a great spot right now. He's doing really good. I watched him work out yesterday in the indoor. He's moving around really good, so hopefully we'll have him back sooner than later.
Do you know what the identity of the offense is at this point, or is it still kind of maybe too early to?
Yeah, we're still growing that. I think your identity comes as the season gets going. I think you find out a lot about your team, through the first, 4 or 5 weeks as you get going.
How do you maybe balance offensively the success you had in the passing game today, but in the run game, there were some issues there.
I think really that first period, we just got to get some stuff cleaned up in that first period. We'll go back and get that cleaned up and, come out here tomorrow and have spring practice.
Shane Mooney was out there. Any update on?
I don't have an update right now on that right now.
Do we think surgery is?
I don't think so.
Keenan also said that you view the game from the quarterback's perspective. What goes through your mind? What do you agree with him when he says that, and what does that mean for you?
Well, I think he, like I said, he's been in this league for a long time, and he sees it like a quarterback. And so when we're talking about putting in routes and concepts and stuff, he knows how to attack it as well. So those conversations are really smooth with him, and I'm looking forward to getting back to those conversations. It's been 5, 6 years, but it's great to have him here.
Shane, Keenan called you a genius. To hear that from him, what does that mean?
I got a ton of respect for Keenan, and trust me, it ain't me. It's the players, and they go out there and make the plays.
A couple more. What has McGowan just strung together for you here throughout these 2 or 3 weeks?
He's been consistent. That's the biggest thing. He's running hard. He's seeing it good, and I've said it before, but the physicality that he runs with, we want that, and he brings that to our roster, and we're really excited about that.
Shane, his hands aren't necessarily like flashy, but he just doesn't really have a drop out here either.
No, he's been consistent. In the swing passes, checkdowns, whatever it may be, he's been consistent doing that. So that's exciting to see.
Will AR get what Riley got today?
Yeah, we'll flip those guys just like we do every practice. Yeah.
Okay.